Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your match reaction. Manchester United are away to FCSB. Know your ABCs in the Europa League. You're all welcome, guys. Thanks for joining as always. Big game for United tonight and a very interesting one away from home, and a lot of changes being made to the starting 11. Before we get into all of that, please do smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Helps the channel out an awful lot. And like I said, do hit that subscribe button. We're less than 100 away up the top here from 13,000 subscribers. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button and watch that update in live time on the screen as well. So I do appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Yeah, interesting for Manchester United. The starting 11 is in, and there are some changes to it. So as you can see on the screen for anybody that's watching on YouTube, Binder starts in goal. It looks like Binder is going to be the cup goalkeeper, and Ruben Amorim seems to have settled on that, to be quite honest with you. And I'm happy to see him get some game time, absolutely. Back three, Mazraoui drops back from the wing-back role into one of the back threes, and we see Harry Maguire drop out. So Mazraoui, De Ligt in the middle, and Martinez on the left. Wing-backs are wrong, I just noticed on the screen. Let me take out the amazing Ahmad. He ain't there. It's Delort at right wing back. Malacia comes in at left wing back, obviously due to Mazraoui dropping back into the central defence. Now the midfield is the interesting one, in my opinion. The four in midfield: Collier, Menu, Bruno and Eriksen. Now I've got it down here that it's going to be Collier and Menu as the two number 6s, with Bruno and Eriksen as the two 10s. But that remains to be seen what way he's going to do it. All in all, it's a midfield that I probably wouldn't pick, but it's Europa League. We're playing away from home. You know, time for rotation. And Rasmus Højlund is up front. Now, again, look, I think this is perfect for Rasmus Højlund to hopefully please in relation to the starting 11. Yeah, a lot of changes and very interesting ones in relation to Manchester United. Get your score predictions in as well in the live chat. Let me know what way you think the game is going to go. Do you think it's going to be a United win? Do you think it's going to be a draw? Is it going to be a home win for FCSB? And look, United as it stands going into this game will be in the automatic qualification spot. So we're currently in 4th with 15 points. We're one of only 3 teams that are unbeaten in the group stage. That's us, Galatasaray and Lazio. Now, circumstances. We are only 2 points ahead of the 9th place team, which is Galatasaray. So we really do need to be winning today. Now, a draw could potentially get us there if goal difference goes our way. But to be safe, we need to get 3 points tonight. We really, really do. We need to get 3 points. And if we can, we are guaranteed to qualify automatically out of the group stage. And that's what we want. We want to get out of the group stage automatically, skip the last 32 rounds, save us having to play 2 extra games, and let Mr. Amorim get that team onto the training ground for as much time as he possibly can. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. But, you know, plans don't always go the way that they're supposed to. But let's hope tonight it does. But yeah, great to see so many people in, guys. Who have we got in the chat? Let's have a look. Dylan is there. It's good to see you. 4-0. Get in, boys. Bruno, Brace and Ahmad 1 and Leach 1. Well, Ahmad ain't starting. So yeah, maybe off the bench. I'm all for it, but yeah, Ahmad isn't starting tonight. And look, to be honest with you, I'm not, you know, overly shocked that Ahmad isn't starting either. Not because he's playing bad or anything, but you need to rotate. You know, we're going to be very reliant on Ahmad between now and the end of the season. So these are the types of games where you can give a player a rest. Just to name the bench as well, by the way, guys: Tom Heaton, Andre Onana, Lindelof, Maguire, Yoro, Casemiro, Ugarte, Xerxes, Ahmad, and Garnacho. So there we go. Oshin is in. Good to see you, pal. Mate is in. Says, hello, Jack. How's things, by the way? I'm doing a watch-along for our next game, but I got the pals to sub to the channel. There we go. Happy days. What do you think of the 2 6s, says Aaron? The youth. You know, Manchester United's youth. No fear. Menu and Menu and Collier in the 2 6s. I'm looking forward to seeing how they get on. But I think they've got enough to get the job done tonight, hopefully. Aaron is going 3-1 to United as his score prediction. Anyone else find the stream laggy? Let me know. If people are finding the stream laggy, let me know. I think it's just you, mate, and everyone else seems to be okay. But yeah, keep me updated, guys. Joko says 3-1 to United and hopefully a couple for Rasmus. Yeah, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. I've predicted 3-1 as well, guys. She says, I'm hoping a 3-0, but these guys have a habit of making me double guess myself. I see a win, but maybe not a comfortable one. Liam says 2-1 to United. Aaron says I keep lagging as well. Am I lagging? People on YouTube, I've got an excellent connection according to the powers that be at YouTube. So yeah, anyway. Let's see, Rashford going to keep stealing a living then. Yeah, I mean, look, the transfer window is closing in, isn't it? And there's no real there's no real progress being made on Marcus Rashford leaving Manchester United. So yeah, look, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of days. But I think I'm not overly surprised, to be quite honest with you. I'm not overly surprised. I said it at the start of the transfer window that I thought, with all of the, the will of Rashford to leave and the will of United to want him to leave, he's had too much money. And Rashford can come out and say, I'm ready for a new challenge, all he wants, but then turn around and not take a pay cut to get that new challenge. So you tell me whose side you're on. I know whose side I'm on. I'm on the side of Manchester United, like I always am, and I'm on the side of Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim has made it quite clear that Rashford isn't in his plans as it stands because he's not training right and so on and so forth. And that is it. It's tough, and I am with the manager. It's been far too long. We've been letting too many players away with lackluster effort and, just thinking you can just come to Manchester United and pick up a paycheck. No more. No more, I said. All right, I've had enough of it. Ruben Amorim as well, guys, was asked about Alejandro Garnacho in the pre-match press conference. He says, I'm happy to have Alejandro Garnacho here. He's improving a lot. He's a young, talented guy. You want to work with these guys with talent, he told. That was to TNT. And look, I mean, ultimately, is it going to be Ruben Amorim's choice whether he stays or not? Probably not. I think he will have some form of say in it. However, I think ultimately, if the powers that be decide to sell that Garnacho is up for sale, then, and someone meets the price tag, then he will go. He will go, and it's as simple as that. And I don't think that's something that I would like to see, but yeah, anyway. Shane says Europa match, so a couple of goals for Highland. Let's hope so. SH is in, good to see you as well. Dylan says, what's the story with us, Annie, and tell any news on that? Yeah, so United have been linked with Matthias Tell on loan primarily. United are pushing for it between now and the end of the window. And it's not down to whether players leave, which is good. So United are looking to offer a loan with an option to buy at the end of the season. So they could get him without having to sell a player in the January transfer window, which is important. Now, Spurs are pushing for a permanent deal, and it looks like they're going to go for in around that 60 million valuation that Bayern Munich have on him. So it's going to be up to the player then. He's going to have a couple of options. He's probably going to have an offer from us, Spurs and Chelsea, and he just has to decide which one he wants to go with himself. If whether that be a permanent deal, whether that be, a loan with an option with United, whatever the case may be. But yeah, we'll keep you updated in the next couple of days. Ned says, well, Jack, let's go Reds. Big win here tonight to kick off the bank holiday weekend in style. There we go. Oshin says, subscribed to this yoke called The Trident last night. Mate, it's all right, like, get over it. Yeah, so anybody who hasn't, guys, I am going to pin it in the live chat. I meant to do it, sorry, before we went live. We have started. I am part of a new podcast. It's called The Trident, for anybody who hasn't heard of it. And there's myself, Nasty, Joe McGuckin, and Paul from the Cult of Cantona. We've all come together to start a new Manchester United podcast. It's called The Trident. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. Episode 1 is available now. We're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter for all your clips and all that kind of stuff. But the main podcast will be on YouTube and Spotify, and we're in the process of getting it up onto Apple and Amazon and all that kind of stuff as well. But for the moment, Spotify and YouTube, free to listen to. Go check it out. Subscribe to the channel. It's pinned in the live chat. Follow us on Spotify. If you are listening on Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. It helps us out an awful lot. And you know the score with YouTube. Subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. Go check it out. But yeah, really excited about it and working with some good people, cool people. So yeah, happy days. I thought Rashford to Napoli on loan and Osman might have happened. Oh, yeah, them swap deals, Shane, are always difficult. Always difficult. You know, we mentioned that from early on in the transfer window, that getting them kind of deals done, swap deals, are you know, they tend to be separate entities more than anything else. And, you know, he's on loan at Galatasaray, and I don't know. I think it's quite difficult to terminate one loan just to send them on loan to another team. There is the rule, obviously, that you can't play for. Is it 3 teams? 3 or more than 3 teams in the one season? Maybe 3 teams. But yeah. Maiden says, yeah, listen to the podcast today, Oisín, it's class. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot, man. Mark says, how are you, Jack? Hope you're well. I'm saying 4-1 tonight. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. D is in again. How we all doing? Sorry I'm late. Was busy gloating about how shite people are at FPL. All right, fair enough. Shame is if Rashford actually put in the effort, he would have been a top talented goal scorer we need, says Patrick. Well, look, the issue always with Rashford was consistency, you know what I mean? Oh, and I forgot as well, I've got to put a bet on. Sorry, we done a bet last night, and yeah, anybody that's maybe a recovering gambling addict or anything, you might want to just hit pause or mute for the moment. But yeah, we had a bet on last night, and I'm actually glad I cashed it out, because one of the results let me down in the end. But we were in for a tenner, out for 40, which was good. So yeah, tonight we're going to, of course, back Manchester United at 4-6, which I think is good odds. Spurs against Elfsberg. Now we need to get the table up here. Let me have a look at the table. Right, so we've got Spurs versus Elfsberg. Right, where are Spurs? Spurs are in 6th. Okay, so they need to win to get into automatic qualification. Elfsberg are down in 20th, so they need to win to kind of stay in the top 24 as well. I'm going to go Spurs. I'm going to go Spurs with that one. We won't go too mad here. Rangers versus... No, I'm not backing Rangers. Roma versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Right, let's have a look. Actually, no, I'm just going to... Oh, no, I won't. I was going to do that. I was going to see who Lazio are playing, but let's see. Roma. 21st. Okay, so they're going to need a win, and they're playing against Eintracht Frankfurt, who are probably ahead of them. Are they? Oh, they are. Eintracht Frankfurt are 2nd, right? We're going to stay away from that one. Braga versus Lazio. Braga down in 27th, but Lazio are already qualified. Yeah, so Lazio probably won't be taking that too serious, will they? Right, FC Twente versus Besiktas.
But Harry, here's the blue again, okay?
Go on, will ya?
Okay, Daddy.
Here's the what?
When I come in with Harry, Dad, here's the blue again, okay?
Oh, here's the bluey girl coming now. What's going on? Right, come on, let's get this out of the way quickly. Right, you're first. You go up here. Yeah, you're coming up as well, don't worry.
Hello.
Now, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hold on, you can look at yourselves here.
Oh, you put back your hair out your eyes, sweetheart.
Now, say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, say come on, United.
No, don't pick your nose.
Don't pick your nose on stream. You're supposed to do that in private. What did your teacher tell you today? What did your teacher say today in school?
What did she say?
She didn't say to Chloe. Chloe told me she said it to one of her friends in school that you're not to be picking your nose.
I'd say she said it to Chloe somehow. You're looking
Anyway,
in the room.
say come on United.
Come on,
Right, and say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Harry.
Why are we doing
Say
that?
bye.
Oh, there.
You what? You're not going to bed. You are going to bed. All right, go on. Say goodbye, everybody. Say bye. Love you. Bye.
Kiss.
Daddy, I
Bye.
said hello 2 times.
Great job. Now,
Say goodnight to Daddy.
she did. Now,
Okay.
look, look,
Harry.
you're just going to turn off my radiator there now, and I wonder why I'm freezing in a few minutes, you little snake. Go on.
It's like roasting. It's 21 degrees in the house.
Bye. Right, anyway, back to this bet here, right? Before I was rudely interrupted. FC Twente versus Besiktas. Let's have a gander here and see. Right. I'll get to your comments in a moment, guys. Apologies. FC Twente are... Oh, they're there. So they need a win. And they're playing Besiktas. Yeah, these are... Besiktas need a win as well. Interesting. Bilbao versus Pilsen. Where's Pilsen? Athletic Bilbao. Night. Where's Bilbao? Athletic. Oh, they're third. Victoria Pilsen. Jeez, lads, these are hard. These are hard to choose. They really are. Porto versus Tel Aviv. Porto are down there as well. Where's Tel Aviv? They're there. Porto at home, are they? No, they're away. Ludogorets versus Lyon, right? Surely that's a Lyon win. Yeah, that's a Lyon win there. They're up in 5th. We're gonna get Lyon into it. Right, that's 3 teams. Anything else standing out there? Who have we got up around here that need a win? Bodo Glimt. They're there. They're playing Nice. Where are Nice? Oh, Jesus, Nice are all the way down there. Right, Bodo Glimt. I'm going to... I'm afraid. Bodo Glimt away from home, 7-5. Fuck it. Let's do it. There we go. I won a tenner last night. Doesn't matter. Let's do it. Right, done. Happy days. Right, there we go. There's the bet done. I think that's the bet done. There's the bet done. Right, a tenner will return 69.73. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, who have we got in the chat here? Sorry, let me get back to some of the comments here. And we'll see what you guys are saying. D says, see, you've not even got that going. Oh, yeah, you're talking between yourselves. If you ever back Rangers, I'd cancel my sub and go follow Tom Aldino. Brandon says, it wasn't going to bet, through on Paddy Power, and you know how that went. There you go. Big A's in. He says, evening all, hoping for a win tonight. Come on, United. Let's see. Jack, there's Ushin saying you'd not hit brain no matter how deep you took terrible behaviour. All right, sorry. Okay, fair enough. Mark says, what takeaway are we getting tonight, Jack? The only thing we're going to be munching tonight is our halftime potatoes. That's it tonight. Yeah, trying to be good. John is in. Good to see you, John. Let's see. Desi is in. He says 3-0 tonight. 3-0 to United, Jacko. Hope you're well. Seeing you on the Triton podcast. You up to buy. Appreciate it, Desi. Sound, man. Appreciate it. Ben is in there as well. Good to see you. Dylan says, funny how Leach and Highland have the same amount of goals in the league. That's not funny at all. Patrick says, subscribe to UCC, proudly, jointly sponsored by Teo and Paddy Power. There we go. Anyone see PSV showboating last night? Says Big A. I actually didn't see the highlights of that. Any beer tonight, says Man United fan. No beer tonight. No beer tonight. We're being good. It's a school night, so yeah, we're keeping it low key. Ben says, Jack, just like you do, a shout out for your boys supporting me recently. Much appreciated. Long road ahead, but I get there. That's it, Ben, man. Stay strong. We're all here for you, buddy. Yeah, great to see you. Doing. Being strong and all of that, and like I said, we're all here for you. So, big up to you and your little one as well. Maiten says, Jack, you can't eat a packet of potatoes without 2 slices of bread. Very disappointing. Maiten, we've done that a couple of times on this channel, and I nearly had to go for a shower as soon as it was over. You know what I mean? A potato sandwich, while is probably one of the nicest things on the face of the planet, yeah, it's just too messy for live streams. It's just too messy for live streams. It really is. Riley says, Jack, evening, first of all, and secondly, you need this show to be the United Watchalong show powered by Paddy Power. Someday, maybe. Someday. I'm going 6-0 to United, says Paddy. There we go. I like that. Any truth in Garnacho going, says Benny. Well, there are some, I suppose, rumours that he may go. But I don't think he will unless his valuation is met. And Man United have got a £60 million valuation on his head. So unless that is met, then he will not move, I don't think. And I don't think he should move, But again, the reports coming out of Manchester United since the summer maybe was that pretty much every player will be considered to be sold, bar 1 or 2. And people took that every player is up for sale. No, that's not true. But if the valuation that Manchester United have on their players is met by other teams, then United will consider it. And that's smart business. You should never rest on your laurels. Manchester United back in the day when we were good, and City do it now, Real Madrid do it all of the time, and all of the top teams do it. You buy when you're strong. You know what I mean? You should never stop trying to improve your team. We had, 4 unreal strikers in York, Cole, Sheringham, and Solskjaer. But Ferguson went out and he signed Van Nistelrooy, to change it up. You always have to continue to try and improve, to upgrade all of the time in all of positions. So if a player became available in Bruno Fernandes's position that was, maybe a little bit younger and just as productive for cheaper, I know this is really hypothetical, and we got him, then you could potentially look at selling Bruno Fernandes or Menu, or I'm not saying I want these players sold, but you should never not be open to doing business, You must be raking it in with the amount of YouTube ads I'm seeing. Yeah, well, look, there's a few YouTube ads, of course, before every game, isn't there? But then I turn them off after or when kickoff comes in. So look, I mean, if you were watching TNT Sports now, you'd be watching an ad as well. So Man United need to drop the 60 million valuation and put a 1 in front of the 60 next time they put a valuation on him. Yeah. I mean, I don't want him to go at all. I really don't. Let's see. Kiefer is in. Good to see you, Kiefer. Ben says, the little one is stronger than me, and in all honesty, she's smashing it. Brilliant. Great to hear, Ben. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Need a draw or a win tonight to avoid knockouts, says D. Kiefer says, just want to say thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. I think it was last week. There was a few people. I think it was either Ben or Chris, maybe. But yeah. Welcome back to the Members Club. So there we go. Since when is double fingers a few? But yeah, anyway, happy days. Thanks to everybody watching on TikTok as well, guys. The conversation is a little less productive over there. I've seen someone saying Mia Khalifa to United. So if anyone on TikTok wants to get into a proper Manchester United conversation, come over to YouTube. Link is on the homepage. Come on over, hit subscribe, jump into the chat. We're reading out all the comments over there. So there you go. Let's see. Alan says, how are you, Jack? 2-0 to United. There we go. Good to see you, Alan. Score predictions. I went with a 3-1 win to Manchester United as my score prediction, guys. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. H2O tonight, and the big glass is out. We're staying hydrated. So we are. Robbie Savage thinks it's going to be a draw tonight. He thinks United are too defensive and that we won't get the win tonight. I hope he's wrong. Not just because I want United to win, but because it's Robbie Savage saying it. Right, guys, one more ad coming up. Skip it if you get it, and then we'll turn them off, okay, for the game. So, yeah, here we go. Kevin is in. Good to see you. Big A says, I'm actually looking forward to watching Malacia tonight to see if he can play in this formation. Patrick says, you and Nasty off for a kebab after each podcast. No, the studio is in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, we won't be, we might get something ordered in maybe in the future. But yeah, we've only done one episode so far. So we'll see how it goes week by week. Jack, have you heard that story David Coote said he's gay and crying about losing his job? The Sun puts out the interview. Well, look, I mean, there's nothing wrong with him being gay. I do feel for him, you know what I mean? He got, I mean, what he done wasn't good and shouldn't really be doing it, but, you know, he shouldn't be taking drugs on camera. He's entitled to give his opinion on Jurgen Klopp or any other manager if he wants. I don't think a person's life should be ruined over it. You know what I mean? He didn't kill anyone. You know what I mean? Right, he was taking drugs, which is against the law, but you know what I mean? I don't think a person's livelihood should be taken away from them over a small mistake like that. So, yeah, I mean, he made a mistake and he'll have to live with it, but, yeah, I mean, don't bury the man, you know? But anyway, we're ready to rock and roll here. Before anyone actually notices, I'm going to change that. There we go. Europa League. Had Champions League up there. Great to see so many people in, guys. Thanks for smashing the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're already in and you haven't hit this and you haven't subscribed yet. Then yeah, happy days. Let's rock and roll. I was debating whether I put the collar up, curl it down, Eric Cantona style. I could just go full zip and just watch it like this, but I'm not in the Arctic Circle, so I think we'll just stay like this. If you're a big fan, why are you not at the match? Because it's in Eastern Europe, you fucking dope. Why am I not at the match? Yeah, let me just fly to Steaua Bucharest to watch the game. Yeah, I don't have a wife and 2 kids are at and a mortgage to pay. I swear to God. Anyway, come on, United. Let's just get a big, comfortable win today now with a fucking shitload of goals. It probably won't happen, but here's for wishing and hoping. You need to start supporting a local team then, Jack. Don't start, Oisin. Alright, don't fucking start. Alright, don't start. Some stadium. Wait, let me get the volume up on my earpiece here. And we're up and running. All right. United. Come on now. Early goal. I'm talking, first 5 minutes here. Just get a goal, settle down, happy days. Bet is up then, you know what I mean? We're all laughing. Stadium is nice, not going to lie. It's a lovely stadium. So it is. You want a pair of cojones on you. 55,000 in it as well, so collar down till we score, old rule. Jeez, Patrick, I forgot about that, man. Yeah, forgot about that. Maybe the collar goes up once we score. Alright. Yeah, I like it. Do we know the ref looks as angry as Anthony? Sevilla went 2 up after 4 minutes last night. Yeah, they did. We done a live watch along last night for the last night of the Champions League, and yeah, I blinked. I had all the scores up on the screen, and before I even checked, the first time they were 2-0 up. Mazraoui loses his footing. Peter says, Highland hat-trick to confuse us even further. That would confuse us, alright, yeah. It certainly would. Party Boober says 3-0 tonight. Dylan says Cobby looks like he's more attacking Bruno more than the number 6. It does look like Manu is in the 10, alright. And that's something that I am happy to see, because I've mentioned it a few times in the last few weeks that instead of him being in the 6, I'd like to see him get a run of games in that number 10. I think his little intricate passing and his close control and as creative as he is, I think he's very good at doing that in the more advanced positions. And I think, ideally what we're doing as well is we're putting the 2 players with more legs in the 6 for the defensive recoveries. Oh, interesting there out at the low. Goes to close down the opposition fullback and goes really wide with his angle and shows him down the line. So it's obviously a play out United to not let them play through the middle. They want to keep him as wide as possible all the time. Be in there now with a touch on the ball. Yeah, and FCSB are putting a full press on as well, in fairness to them, pressing us all the way back to the goalkeeper. Martinez now just stepping up into midfield. Let's see. Vincent says, where are the most Where are most of your followers from? Hi from South Africa. So on YouTube, there's 5 or 6. So the UK, Ireland, obviously. Then we've got the US, South Africa, India, and Australia. That's probably more 6 or 7. But yeah, they would be the top ones. But United have a free kick now. Ericsson standing over it. Good opportunity here. Nice ball into the back post. Header down by De Ligt and it goes wide. Just doesn't get enough on it. Mark is in as well. D says, this lot look quite narrow. Does Hyland make runs for the good of his health? Yeah, well, he needs to start making more runs off the shoulder of the last defender, really, doesn't he? But yeah, United settling down the crowd a little bit here now. Getting a bit more possession. Where is your best follower from, Jack? No pressure. Why did you go UK first? Names taken. Well, that's the number one. I was looking at the analytics when I told you. The UK has got the most, then Ireland, then the US, then South Africa, then India, then Australia. Can't help it. The English love me. Scotland. That was probably a terrible way of saying that. I do apologise, D. When's the next episode of the podcast, Jack? They'll be out every Tuesday, Adam. So we record on Monday nights. And so they'll be out then on Tuesday mornings. Here's Dallow now. Collier out to Mazraoui. Back to Dallow. Good play there. Mazraoui now stepping all the way up from the right centre back, playing really, really high, and that's what Ruben Amorim likes. But yeah, United doing well here, controlling the tempo, controlling possession. Bruno ball over the top to the low. Keeper comes all the way out to the edge and claims it. Don't lump me in with that lot. What's Jack's choice to take away for tonight, says D? There is none. There is none. Absolutely none. Had enchiladas for dinner, so they were lovely. Good tackle, Malassi. Oh no. Free kick. Malassi gets a yellow card. That's a bit harsh now, in fairness. I think Malassi gets a touch on that ball, you know that? I'll back you up anyway. Terrell. The People's Republic of a Thigh. Heading to the Palace match on Sunday, says Benny. Good stuff, Benny. Hope you enjoy it, man. Hope you enjoy it. What's the name of the podcast? It's pinned in the live chat there, David, so you can see at the top of the live chat. It's called The Trident. It's on YouTube and Spotify. So yeah, go check it out. We're on Instagram, and obviously we've got the clips and stuff for Instagram and TikTok, and we've got a Twitter account as well. Come on, lad. Will you get up to fuck, will you? Jesus Christ, you're grand. Come on. Alright. Alex, don't spam the chat. Last warning, alright? Some stadium, lads. In fairness, some stadium. Look at that. Up into the clouds. Malacia may be leaving tomorrow. I seen he's been linked with Celtic, I think. United need to be on their toes here now. Free kick swung in. Let's go ball in. Oh, Jesus. Just wide. How close was that? Right on the 10-minute mark. Oh, it's a beautiful ball in. Now, is there an offside in it? There probably would have been offside. But he gets in behind the back and he throws a toe at it. He's stretching. And it's kind of one of them ones where your foot is curled like that. It hits you here and it goes all the way off the other side. And he just creeps behind the far post. Binder is stood like a statue. Nothing he could do about it. Dangerous. Right, Alex. Good luck to you, you fool. Nice play. Here's Hyland now, edge of the box. Lays it off to Eriksson. Eriksson, lovely ball to Malacia, who's in space out on the left. Looks to get it under control. Needs a bit of support. Yeah, and in fairness to Bucharest, they do force United all the way back to the halfway line. It's good defending, but... Good stuff out of Collier there again. Paul is in. Good to see you, lad. That would have been a some match. It would have sung. If you get away tickets to that, Bucharest, pint to be 70 cent probably. Martinez tries to thread the needle to Bruno. United do well to regain possession though. Watching the match on the box, listening to the channel on Meta Glasses, says Darren. There we go. Happy days, Darren. That sounds like quite the experience. Paul says, these lads are a real team, fast football. In fairness to United, we've done well in the opening 10 minutes or so here of just dictating the tempo, keeping possession, you know, and silencing the crowd a little bit, which is great. B-Man is in. How we doing? Not able to watch right now. Stick with us, man. We're going to be here. We'll keep you up to date for the whole game. 13 minutes gone. 0-0 so far. Oshin says, don't forget about the mic next Monday, Jack. Yeah, so Paul, if you're still listening, I've been getting quite a slagging about the microphone and the fact that I'm not tall enough to see over the microphone on our podcast last Monday, so I might have to sit on the end of the table next Monday rather than in the middle. Lovely ball. Here's Eriksson now down the right-hand side. Hey, ref, come on, linesman. Will you put on your Meta Glasses, will ya? For God's sake. The Stonewall free kick. Yeah, about time he got it. Here's Manu in. Yes! Oh, lovely. Manu! Oh, he just kind of gets hooked like in a hurling match. But it's really good. Manu is making it. This is definitely a tactic out of Manchester United. It's happened 3 or 4 times now, and this is the first time he's got on the end of it. He's dropping out wide left to receive the ball off of Martinez, playing it back to him. He's pulling the defender with him, and then he's going into the space that he's creating himself. It's a lovely ball out of Martinez. He takes a first touch over the player, but it doesn't come down quick enough, and he can't get his shot off in time, but it's great play. That ball is out. What are these linesmen doing? Booster seat needed. Yeah, booster seat needed for Monday night. No, just sit me on the end. The mics on the end have got an arm like this so you can move them up and down. Yeah, good play out Manu. Their first real chance. Manu getting in behind. Lovely first touches. Nearly, and then he... Second touch then was to take it up over the defender. It was nearly that Gascoigne-esque goal against Scotland. Sorry, D, all them years ago. Here's Ericsson now into the box. Strike! Oh, good save. Yeah, but United well on top here. But Bucharest on the counter now up the right-hand side. 4 on 3, man out the back. Yeah, that's okay. Poor cross, but they'll keep it out the far side. United still need to be on their toes. Ball back in is a good one. Martinez with a good header away, and the strike goes a mile over the bar. Bruno and Ericsson playing the second striker or backup striker. Can't see why their roles are with Cobby in midfield. No, Cobby's playing more advanced. Bruno is one of the 6s. It's Ericsson and Manu in the 2 10s, and then obviously it looks like at times Bruno is stepping up nearly to make a 3, but Bruno is definitely in one of the 6s. Score is 0-0. V's 0-0. Nearly 17 minutes gone. Michael is in. Good to see you, Michael. Manu making them dangerous runs, and I'm loving it. Martinez needs to feed it to him more. Ryan says that was close to a pen. The defender wasn't far off catching Manu. No, he wasn't. I think he did get a slight touch on the ball, but small margins. Here's Martinez now, stepping up into midfield. Lovely ball. Here's Hyland. Pulls it back, should be 1-0. Oh, Manu over the bar. Oh, the goal at his mercy should really be 1-0. It's a really well-worked move. Martinez steps up. Hyland does really well. Runs off the shoulder of the defender. What we want to see him doing. Gets to the end line. Manu was coming in on the edge of the box. He picks him out perfectly. Oh, you'd expect Manu with all of the talent he has in ball control just to keep it down. But he doesn't. He blazes it over the bar and it's still 0-0. Should be 1-0. Ireland does really well. Wins a free. Soft free though, I will say. Ooh, it kind of goes in with 2 feet, does he? No, I think that's a good tackle. I think it's a strong challenge, but look, I'll take it. I mean, it's a free toes right on the edge of the box, but it's a good strong challenge. But again, I go back to it. We're playing a contact sport, aren't we? D says, Collier showing his teeth, needs to be more aware. That comes with time and experience, lads. Be grand so far, though. Young says, those Martinez crosses are magic, says Young Sauce. Oshin says, can you show your teething? I don't know what that means. I'm afraid to say that in case it's dirty. Ericsson is looking up for it, says Party Pooper. He is, in fairness to him. When Ericsson doesn't have the defensive responsibilities of a number 6, when he's in the 10 like that, he's actually plays quite well. And he's quite an asset. But anyway, Bruno standing over it. And Lisandro Martinez. It does favour a left footer. Let's have a look. It's Martinez. It's over the bar. Just couldn't get it up and down. Too close. Too much pace on it to get the dip that you need. Some great movement there. Just a pity about the end product. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, Shane, man. What about Luke Shaw and Mason Mount? Any updates on them? None on Mount. I think Mount is mid-February at the very earliest, I think. Luke Shaw's back in full team training this week, but it'll probably be a few weeks before he's match fit as well. Ronan is in. Good to see you, Ronan. Yeah, one of the Bucharest players is down. Fearless is in. Yeah, let's check the bet here. Let's check the bet. See how we're getting on. How are we getting on? Right, obviously United are 0-0. Spurs are 0-0. Leon are 0-0. And Bodo Glint are 0-0. So there we go. Happy days. Hooray. I've got a cash out of €5.44 for my tenner. Bruno does well. Ref. Well done, Malasia. Now, let's play. Come on, let's play. When did Leach turn into Rivaldo? He always had it in the locker. I'd love to see him play in the 6. So I would. I know he played there a few times for Ajax. But I'd like to see him in the 6. He steps up in the midfield an awful lot. Here he is again now on the left-hand side. Any big chances? Yeah, Kobe Mainoo had a really big chance. Should have scored. He had 2 good chances. Could have scored 2 goals, to be honest. The Dorgo move motivated Luke Shaw to get back out there. Typical of Luke Shaw, isn't it? That Kevin Nash in the wheelchair sketch where he's got the cast and then he just pulls off the blanket and he stands up. Luke Shaw, when Man United signed a new left back, is just instantly back in training. Mainoo should have this game in the bag already. Yeah, probably should, in fairness. Probably should, in fairness. Make sure you're sticking around after the game as well, guys. After this, we will be doing a match reaction video. A couple of the members, as always, will be on the live with us. Link is in the community tab on the YouTube homepage for any members that want to join. and come on screen with us, you absolutely can as part of your membership. But yeah, stick around. We'll do a match reaction after this as well. So we'll be here till about 10:30, 11:15 tonight. If you want to stay with us. And if you want to become an official member, the link is in the description of the video. And or just hit the join button, check out the options, become an official channel member. Are you bringing your new Trident buddies, football friends? If they want to become members, they can 100% come on the live with us. Darren says, will we get through this window with Garnacho? I hope so. I hope so. I don't want Garnacho to leave. Daryl is in. Good to see you, Daryl. I think Garnacho will stay. I can't see him going, says Denise. I hope you're right, Denise. But again, I mean, I think if his valuation is met, then I think United will negotiate, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, United dictating the game here, in fairness, and actually look quite good on the ball tonight. Comfortable, progressing it through the phases. Seems to be a nice bit of balance in the team as well. There's Dalot now coming inside. Gets it to Bruno. A bit of space. Bruno into Highland. Lays it off. Dalot tries to get it to Ericsson. Will he keep it in? Just about. Well done. Here's Mazraoui now. He's going to cross the ball over the keeper. Highland is in on him and the keeper's arms. Into the keeper's arms. Hey, keeper looking at Highland there as if he'd done something wrong. Why the fuck shouldn't he jump for the ball? You know what I mean? Paul, I don't disagree. I appreciate it though. Come on now, boys. A goal before half-time would be ideal here. Ellie, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Manu making that run again now, and the ball direct to him is, just about. It's a good interception by the defender. One thing is for sure, this FCSB is up for the game tonight. They are, but again, I mean, United are not shying away from. It's been mainly United in this first half. You've got to say, controlled the tempo, controlled the ball. Let's have a look at some stats. Yeah, United have had 73% of the possession, so it's been all United. Expected goal 0.65, which is surprising considering the two big chances that Malacia had. The second one was obviously more difficult. United have had 5 shots. FCSB have had 2. Yeah, United with 209 passes to their 75. It's been all United. It's been all United. Here's Ericsson now. Into Bruno. Asking a lot from him. Highland does well to keep it. Does well. Martinez now. Little ball over the top. The Highland header. Oh! Stretching forward. Good movement though. Highland dropping now. Passing the original ball off and spinning and going straight in behind. And we've seen Martinez do it a number of times now. Just them lovely little pitch balls in. It's such a simple game when you do things right. You know what I mean? Move into space, pass into space, move off the ball. First touch, good. Progress the ball up the field. It's just such a simple game. Just do it right. Football is a simple game, complicated by idiots. Bruno sitting and Manu push on. Doesn't make sense, is Jay. Jay, I've been crying out for that for weeks now. And Manu's been really good tonight. I think we've got really good balance in the team, if you ask me. Manu's got in on 2 occasions and unlucky not to score. I'm liking it. And you also have more legs defensively then with Bruno in the 6 than you do Manu. Bruno can cover more ground than Manu can. FCSB up the right hand side now. Cross into the box. Poor one. Delo will get it out the far side. Yes, nice. Now big switch. Get around him. Oh, with your big fat head. Game opening up a little bit. Reckon we had space and time to let that drop, says D. Collier gliding about the pitch, looks so at home out there. Yeah, he does. Doesn't do anything wrong. He's cool, composed. Doesn't overcomplicate it, which is so important in the middle of the park. Very aware of his, his area where he needs to take his first touch into. And yeah, I've been really impressed with him. Come on, ref. Jesus Christ. Put a saddle on him. Oshin says, only thing this setup is missing is a goal scorer. I love Highland's industry and selfless running, but he's just not the striker we need now, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it would be hard for anyone to disagree with that, Oshin. I mean, I've always said it about Highland. Works so hard, always covered in sweat, covered in grass stains, gets himself about. Just need him to be that. He just doesn't win duels. Just like that right there. Ball into him. Loses it against his centre-back. Needs to win more duels. But needs to be clever. He needs to know he doesn't win duels. And just keep running off the shoulder. Because his positive attributes are getting in behind. His pace in behind. Running the channels. That's what he's good at. Put saddle on him. I'm telling you. Is Ahmed on the bench? He is, yeah. Rest and rotate. Here's Collier now, stepping up into the 10. Nice little ball to Ericsson on the right. He lays it off to Delo. Delo goes square to Bruno. Martinez stepping up with him. This lad likes a goal last couple of weeks. Oh, and he goes for a little chip over the goalkeeper. But it's an easy save. Keeper had it well scouted. Well done, Collier. Well positioned again and composed then under pressure. Malacia, by the looks of things, he's playing well, but he is a decoy. That's all he is. He's there to keep the width and to allow them pockets of space for Manu to run into. Pulls it. Nobody there. Martinez stepping up into that little pocket. Malacia staying really wide and Kobe Manu just dropping into that area in between. It's working. We just need to put one of these chances away. 10 minutes to go. Here's Delo now down the right. Lays it off to Eriksson. Back out to Delo. Again, United being patient with it. Martinez, Delict keeping it. Here's Martinez now. Yeah, again, nothing on. Turn back, keep possession. It's not the most exciting, but it's the smart thing to do. United work it around. Eriksson, lovely little turn. Now Highland is in the pocket. Off you go. Now, yeah, I don't know if that was a bad ball or just good defending. Defender gets the run on him and yeah, keeps him at bay. Goal kick. It's great to see there's football is a bit better, but I want to see this in the Premier League, says Big A. Darren says, here's a weird one for you. Russell Beardmore was in Waterford before Christmas, came down with his family for Winterville, was staying in Ireland for a week. The match is that dull. What? Who's Russell Beardsmore? I don't really know who that guy is. Let me Google him. I hope he's not a porn star or something. Oh, that Russell Beardsmore. I completely forgot about him. Yeah, he played for United. Yeah, my bad. He won't be watching, don't worry. When did he play for United? Man United from 92. Oh no, from 87 to 92. Then went to Blackburn on loan. Came back to United. Then went on a free transfer to Bournemouth in 94. So there we go. All right. Russell Beardsmore. Huge Trident fan as us. He won't be after hearing this. Are you going to any games this year, says Ronan? I was supposed to go to the Rangers game, Ronan, but couldn't with the storm. So I've got a cup season ticket. So whatever the Leicester City game. Oh, there's a cameraman for you. There's a cameraman for you. Put it on the blonde. I thought it was the World Cup we were watching there for a minute. Completely lost my train of thought there. Oh yes, am I going to any games? The next cup game is the Leicester game. I'm not going to that. We've got our tickets. Someone is we're after selling the tickets to somebody for that one. So we'll basically see what the knockout rounds of the Europa League will bring, and then look if there's you know if we get past Leicester, and you know we get a good draw. I mean it's yeah. I mean we'll see. I've got no plan. I do know that we're going to the Premier League game West Ham on the 10th of May. So that's guaranteed. But then obviously with the cup games, you don't know until the draws are done. So nice ball. Back across. Header again across. Bruno the header down. Malacia. Manu. Not at all. Now break. It's all getting a bit head tennis here. And Delo gets it down on the right hand side and gets control over it again. Hell yeah! Hope the wife hasn't overheard that. She'd know I'm only messing. That's the director telling him what to do. Can't train it. Was she stung on the lips? I'd see a doctor about to pout. Look, each to their own. Each to their own. We're not here to judge. Where did you get the jacket? On the United website? Oh, Malacia leaves it short. Malacia leaves it short. Opportunity. Lay it off. Collier does well to get back. Well done, Collier. They still have it, but they slow down the attack. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Well done. All right, okay. It's a throw to Bucharest right up in the corner. Malacia trying to stop the throw. Gives a short back pass and nearly got in. Handball. Yeah, I mean, jeez. Where do you get tickets for United games this year? I've got a cup season ticket to Nice. So I get all the cup games automatically. But yeah, great to see so many people in, guys. If you haven't already done so, smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Trying to hit that 13,000 subscriber mark as soon as we can. Yeah, good defending there by De Ligt. Nice ball over the top to Malacia. It got Eriksson inside. He finds him. Eriksson doubles on it. Comes to Manu. It's good defending. Great tackle. United still have it though. Bruno lays it into Manu. Drive it. Does drive it. Nobody in the 6-yard box, lads. Come on. What a great area to put the ball into. You've got to get in there. We said that Highland doesn't get the service. Well, there it was. It should be on the end of that, says Ryan. I can't disagree, to be honest. This has 0-0 written all over it, doesn't it? I don't know. Like, it's a better game than the Fulham game, and the Fulham game had 0-0 written all over it. You know what I mean? I think there's more chances being created in this, and United are a bit more, going for it. 3 minutes of added time, guys. William says, how have Tottenham not scored? I'll tell you how they haven't scored. I have them in my bet. That's exactly why they haven't scored. All good? Put up there.
I don't understand how you can get to bed so quick and it takes me like an hour
Throw that in the bin, yeah.
every time.
When you're good, you're good.
It literally counts the pages that I'm reading.
You need to be more imaginative and start make up stories like I do, because I make up stories, right, that she loves, and they're over in a minute and a half.
Yeah, and then she looks for me to read a book next.
And then you just say no. The usual little chat between me and the missus midstream when the babies are asleep. Here's Collier now, bit of space. Oh yeah, nearly half time, guys. Martinez now stepping up onto the edge of the box. Lovely run all the way. Yeah, it's good defending. Just goes all the way out for a goal kick. Let's see. As I said, Highland is a bungalow, says Dylan. Similar skills to Haaland, but Haaland has a head on his shoulders and gets in the right places. Highland hasn't a clue how to poach goals. Do you usually chat midstream? I find it puts me off, and I get stage fright. Yeah, we've got someone on TikTok with a username at Jimmy Savile asking for a look at me missus. No, you're all right there, Jimmy. He wants to look at you.
Why?
I don't know. He's a weirdo. His name is Jimmy Savile. Anyway, half time. 0-0.
I need a new dog.
I told you that years ago. Half time 0-0. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I think it's a positive first half out of United, to be honest with you. Everything bar the finish. Everything bar the finish has been good and promising. But yeah, it is time to do our bit. Do your bit. If you've got Teos, half-time Teos, it's our good luck charm for Man United. So yeah, let's all tuck in. Teo, like we say all the time, if you want to sponsor the stream, I'm here. I'm ready. We're getting to the end of the Christmas box of potatoes, and look, you just wouldn't get them. Look at that. You would not get that in a normal multi-pack. They put the best ones in the Christmas box. I don't care what anyone says. Big S says there's a goal there for us. Patrick says, been waiting all evening to open a bag. What kind of bag? Positive first half for sure. Love what I'm seeing to junk sauce. Yeah, look, I mean, a lot of positives there to take. Again, we go back to what we've said and what we've been saying all season. You know, no goals in this team. I'm enjoying these. I won't lie. David, thanks for subscribing on TikTok. Absolute legend, man. Appreciate the support. As always. Absolute legend. Let's see. Alan says, would you make any changes? I wouldn't, Alan. I think we're doing all right so far. Ben says, while it's half time, thanks for you guys who donated to the little one. Means more than you'll ever know. No problem at all. Hopefully, more people did. Chris is in. Managed the first half. Minimal chances. Yeah. Of course. Anyone you'd like to see us take a punt on as a striker from the Prem, even on loan until the end of the season? Well, who could you really get on loan? You know, you're talking Evan Ferguson. I know Brighton are open to actually letting him leave permanently, but would you go for a loan for him? I mean, I can't believe the John Duran deal to Saudi. I can't believe that deal. And the fact that nobody else was in for him. Now, nobody else being in for him is probably because they're willing to pay, you know, more money and offer him more money than anyone else. But, yeah. I mean, outside of that, I don't really think there is anything, you know, anyone available. You know. Did you get my sub? I did, David. Appreciate the support, man. Absolute legend. Thanks for the support as always. Really do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, look, D says Watkins, but yeah, I mean, they're just after selling John Duran on a permanent transfer. I mean, Ollie Watkins is never leaving Villa now, you know. Finn makes a good point. Any striker from any club would be better than no striker. Benzema, says Alan. See, the thing about Benzema, the thing about anybody in Saudi Arabia is that, you know, how long is it going to take him to get up to speed? If ever. And Benzema is late 30s as well. What's Edison Cavani up to these days? I don't know. I loved Edison Cavani. But wasn't it the was it the Man City game where he just like trained all week and then came to the weekend and he was like, I'm just not playing. Yeah, I'm not playing. Now I can understand why he got fucked around so much at United, with Ronaldo coming back and taking the number 7 jersey off him, and I thought Cavani was brilliant. Anyway, let's check the bet. Now that we're on half-time. You'll be happy to hear that all 4 of my selections are 0-0. No, we're not losing, you know what I mean, but we're not winning either. I would love a young Jamie Vardy, says Aaron. Yeah, well, a young Jamie Vardy, I think, was playing in the lower tiers, wasn't he? He didn't get to the Prem until, was it his late 20s? Anyway, let's have a look at the league table. See how we're faring out. We're currently 4th. I'm actually going to go over to live score. It's easier to follow on live score. Let's have a look at the results so far. Roma 1 up on Frankfurt. Ajax 1 up on Galatasaray. Anderlecht and Hoffenheim 1-1. Bilbao 1 up on Pilsen. I knew I should have backed Bilbao. 0-0 Dynamo Kiev and RFS. Michelin and Fenerbahce 1-1. 20 and Besiktas 0-0. 0-0 in our game. Ferencvaros are 3 up on AZ Alkmaar. Lyon and Ludogorets, is it Ludogorets? Razgrad are 0-0. Tel Aviv and Porto 0-0. Nice and Bodo Glimt 0-0. Olympiacos and Karabag are 0-0. Rangers 1 up on Union St. Gilloise. Sociedad are 1 up on PAOK. Braga 1 up on Lazio. I knew not to put them into the team because they probably have the women's team playing. Slavia Prague 0-0 with Malmo, and Spurs are 0-0 with Elfsborg. So there we go. As it stands, the top 8 are as follows: Lazio, Bilbao, Frankfurt, United, Lyon, Spurs, Anderlecht, FCSB. All right. So yeah, there we go. Anyone big missing out? Porto are outside of the top 24. FC 20 and Besiktas. They're 25, 26 and 27, the 3 of them. Fenerbahce are teetering on the edge. But yeah, a lot could change. A lot could still change. A lot could still change in this second half. So it could. Thanks everybody hitting the follow button as well. Off the underside, thanks for the follow. James, thanks for the follow. Michael, thanks for the follow. Washed Waffle Brick Mox, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. David with the gifts. Absolute legend, David. Absolute legend. Appreciate it. As always, the gifts are flying in there from David. Absolute legend. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, I mean, it's it's crazy. It's crazy. Lot to get into though in the second half, though. In fairness, yeah. Appreciate everybody hitting the follow button then as well, guys. Absolute legends. Absolute legends. We're winning the Europa League, says Kipiri. Guarantee. I hope you're right, man. It's our only way into the Champions League, to be honest with you. So we've got to do it. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. We really do. David, absolute legend. Really appreciate it with the 497 roses. Legend. Appreciate it, man. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Which channel are you watching the game on? I'm watching it on TNT. I'm dynamite. TNT. Now in the fight. Didn't you have Rangers? Says Ben. Nope. Give it to Eddie Cavani. Pass him the ball and watch him scoring the goal. That's one of the greatest songs ever for a Man United player. I used to love it. Diddly 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 diddly. Sorry, I can't sing the whole song. I'm so good at it that I would get a copyright strike off of YouTube. That just sound like ABBA. See, Jack, there's Aaron wanting you to get Glazers to fund a time machine. What are we talking about here now? Oh, yeah, with Jamie Vardy. Is there a draw for the knockouts, or does it go by standings? There's a draw, I think. I think there is a draw. Yeah, I think there is. Can you play it on guitar? No. But anyway, ready to rock and roll nearly here for the second half, guys. All my 3 subs down, so it's all down to you. Appreciate it, Dave. Appreciate it, man. Legend. But yeah, we should be ready to rock and roll nearly for the second half. I think we'll go with a bit of... what are we going to go with? I think a little candle here. What are we talking? Lads? I think we'll go with a little White Lily and Soft Patchouli for the second half. After farting a couple of times, you probably didn't hear it, so... there we go. Don't burn me, I beg you. Anyone else used to smoke matches when they were kids? Down the laneway. Just light up a match and go... Candles cause fires. They do, yeah, if you're an idiot. Looks like Garnacho is going to be coming on in the second half here. Yeah, he's stripped and ready to go. Smoke matches. Yeah, smoke matches. You just light a match and suck in all of the smoke of it because, you know, you weren't able to rob fags on your mother. Just suck in the smoke. It's just pure sulphite. Ahmad is on as well for Collier. I think Malasia is off. Right, we've got some work to do on the graphics here. So, Ahmad is on. I would presume Ahmad is going to right wing back, which means Delo will go over here. Then what we will have is we will have Garnacho on for Collier, which means Bruno will probably drop back. Oh, he's already back there, isn't he? Mainu's going to drop back then, isn't he? No, Bruno looks like he... Oh, yeah, Mainu's back in the 6. Mainu's back in the 6 alongside Bruno. Where's Garnacho? There he is. Like that, and then, yeah, we take off Collier. Right, there we go. Oh, no, I have to take Malassi off, don't I? Right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Some changes, halftime changes. Smoke matches. It's no wonder you are the way you are. Oh, I never started the blood. Oh, lads, I'm so sorry. I never started the... Oh, wished! Oh, the post has been hit by Garnacho straight away. Oh, unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Right, whatever the timer is, right, I'm after making an arse of it. I never started the timer and I can't edit it. Garnacho should have scored, should have been 1-0. Oh, it's the outside of the post and goes wide. Whatever the timer says, add a minute and 15 seconds to it. I'm a minute and 15 seconds behind on the timer. Nice ball there by Bruno to Garnacho now on the left. Manu still looks a little bit advanced. Is Manu still in the 10 and Ericsson has gone back to the 6, I think. Here's Ahmad now running really good. Gets to the end line, cross across and wins a corner. Good start to the second half now. Good start. Will, thanks for the gift, man. Legend. Appreciate it, lad. Ahmad now to swing in the corner. Good ball in. Oh, the keeper comes out and he flaps at it like DuckTales. It's a free out, though. How's that a free out? I mean, the Bucharest defender is pushing Malasia into the keeper, or Manu into the goalkeeper. Not free at all. Anyone remember DuckTales? DuckTales, woo. Everybody, anybody, DuckTales, woo. The 90s kids will remember that one. DuckTales and Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, unreal. Benny says, I'm a 92 kid and don't remember it. Saturday mornings, man. DuckTales and the New Adventures of Superman. Lois and Clark. Do 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 do. Great times. Anyway. Corner swung in now. Eriksson clears at the near post. Bucharest still have it. They've got numbers in the box here. If the offside flag goes up. Offside. James Bond Jr. Yeah, James Bond Jr. I used to love the Power Rangers. It's morphin' time. Stegosaurus. Tyrannosaurus. Pterodactyl. You mighty morphin' Power Rangers. Yeah, Eriksson is definitely in the 6, lads. Oh, he nearly squeezes the ball through the menu there. That's great hassling by Ahmad. Yeah, it's good pressure by United. Good tempo. Highland, you need to keep that ref. That's a free ref. Come on. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Ed, and Eddie, great one as well. Ed, and Eddie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah, that's a classic. 0-0, Jack. 0-0. Sorry, we're talking about 90s TV shows here on Saturday mornings. Pink Power Ranger for the win. Yeah, Kim, I think her name was, wasn't it? Was it Kim or Kimberly? Yeah, she was a lovely looking lady. But anyway, opportunity now for United. Eriksson to take the free now. Good opportunity here. Let's make it count, lads. Come on. Ball in is shit. There's a goal kick. Cow and Chicken. I didn't like Cow and Chicken. I used to like Dexter's Lab though, yeah. Ren and Stimpy, I'd never seen that. And Cat Dog, I never seen that either. I didn't like Cartoon Network. Oh, referee! Jesus, Mary and Holy God. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I remember that. Never watched it though. Yeah, big hit on Garnacho on a fucking yellow card that. Johnny Bravo, yeah. Man, I'm pretty. Hoo-ha-hoo. Lovely touch there by Ahmad now, and Manu lays it off into his path again, and he's away. Just checks back. Here's Martinez now stepping up into the midfield. Oh, Garnacho or Manu was free at the back post if he had found him. United recycle the ball. Nice ball by Bruno. Manu now. Come on, ref. Yeah, United get the advantage. He does well to keep it, Manu. In fairness, Eriksson now. Just looking for a bit of movement. Not an awful lot. Ahmad the only one. Bruno now into the pocket. Lays it off to Manu. They just smother him out. But again, well done, Mazraoui. Does really well to win the ball high up the field. Here's Bruno now. Cross into the box. It's headed away at the near post. United keeping possession really well. Real pressure here now. Here's Highland. Strike. It's good save by the goalkeeper. Good shot. It's better by United. Is this the childhood memories Watchalong? Not far off it. Was Quiz Zone around in your time, Jack, or was it later? I don't remember Quiz Zone. Saturday mornings used to be, you get up, the mother and father would be in the bed, and you go downstairs and turn on the telly, and I can't remember what channels they used to be on, but the Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman, used to be on every Saturday morning. I used to love it. And I also, you watch Power Rangers used to be on. Now, these could have been all at different phases, you know what I mean, different ages. I used to love the New Adventures of Superman. Always watch Bullseye on a Sunday night. Bullseye was good, yeah. Here's what you could have won. He'd always tell you what you could have won after you lost, didn't he? Here's what you could have won. Let's see what you could have won. Yeah, Saturday nights were deadly. Gladiators. Are you a gladiator? A couple of weapons on that as well, so there was. Pretty ladies. Gladiators on a Saturday night. You used to watch Cilla Black on, what was it called? Cilla Black's, the dating show. Blind Date. Used to watch that. What else used to be watched? Used to be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Used to be on. There were so many. So many great shows. Blind Date, yeah. This question is for number 2. Have you ever had diddly in a car park? Same question to number 1. I used to be deadly, mate. Strike it lucky, yeah. Play your cards right, yeah. Bruce. I was going to say Bruce Buffer, but Bruce, I can't remember his name. High or low on a 6. Here's Bruno now. Strike! Oh, what a strike! Rattles the crossbar from about 30 yards. United have a throw high up the field. What a strike by Bruno. One of them ones when he's coming in off the left-hand side. We've seen him do it so many times. Here's Manu now. Across the box! 1-0! There we go. Delo comes in at the back post. Lovely stuff. It's been on the cards for the second half here. I thought it was Highland. I wish it was Highland. I thought it was him for a minute. But Manchester United take the lead here. Fully deserved. The pressure has been really put on the last... Well, what are we? We're 15 minutes into the second half. But... yeah, it's been really well worked as well. It all comes from Bruno's initial shot. United win a throw on the far side. They work it really well and they take it quick out there. Manu makes a lovely little run and he squares a beautiful ball right in that danger zone between the goalkeeper and the defensive line. And it's a lovely little headed ball down. Manu plays it all the way across. The low comes in. He's unchallenged and it's 1-0 to United. Lovely stuff. Happy days. Happy days. Right in front of the United fans as well. Happy days. Happy days. Oh, fuck. I put the wrong score in. Sorry. Sorry. United are not one down. There we go. Apologies about that. Anyway. That means United are up to third. Up to third. Now, how's me bet coming along, lads? Any chance? Right, United are winning. Spurs are still drawn. Leon are winning 1-0. And Bodo Glint are winning 1-0. Right, we've got a cash out of 17.50. Need Spurs to score. Spurs can score. I think we get a decent cash out. Yeah, good play there by Manu. United really putting the pressure on here now. Oh, lovely touch by Bruno. Ericsson is just playing that little six, lovely. Just like the quarterback, right outside the box, looking to get on everything that breaks. Nice ball. Garnacho. Oh, it's a good tackle. Needed to make it. Garnacho was in other than that. But again, United, FCSB are really struggling to clear their lines, and United are picking up possession each time. Yeah, and it's a free out. 1-0 to United. 1-0 to United. Now, FCSB are coming now. Strike from the edge of the box. Oh, they ran across bar. Second chance. Oh, he heads it wide from 6 yards. Oh, this should be 1-1. Oh, my God. Was there an offside flag in there? Surely he was standing in the 6-yard box on his own. Oh, what an unbelievable shot from the edge of the box. I don't know who hit it. I don't know any of their names. But the second ball lands to whoever the guy is. United don't follow him in. And he's standing on the 6-yard box. All he has to do is head it into the goal. Binder has gone to try and cover the first shot. And he heads it wide. He is off. It would have been called offside. But what an unbelievable strike the first time. Now, Binder's back up to his feet by the time the header is there. But how does he not hit the target? Jesus. Oh, might cash out that bet. Oh, here's Garnacho in around the back. He's got support. Oh, he's in one-on-one. Squares it. Oh, Hyland makes the run into the 6-yard box for a tap-in. But Garnacho pulls it back. Oh, Hyland makes the right run. It's just the ball doesn't arrive to him. United have really upped the tempo here. Ahmad is making really good runs in off that right-hand side, and he's not happy with Ericsson. It's been a couple of times now he's made a run and he hasn't received it. Here's Martinez now stepping up into midfield, running to the edge of the box, looking for a strike. Oh, it's blocked. Garnacho now. He gets to the end line, pulls it across. It's a good ball, but it's really, really hard to get on the end of that now. It's kind of a bit too high to get a header on it. It's a throw out the far side. Need another Bruno shot for £68, says Ryan. Hope you get it, man. How are Spurs not beating Elfsborg, by the way? They've had 100... So, obviously, you're looking at it on Bet365. They've had 80% of the possession, 9 corners, 14 shots, 6 on target, 118 attacks, 83 dangerous attacks, and they haven't scored. One 0 guys, yeah. 1-0 to United, anybody that's wondering. Diogo Dalot with the goal. D says, need Lazio, Kayov and 20 to get their shit together for 1900. Excellent. Second goal now would really kill this game off. Really, really would, you'd have to say. Scores 1-0 to United, guys. Anyone wants to keep up with the score on TikTok, we've got it on the screen over on YouTube. Link is on the homepage. Come on over, get involved. Oh. Chance. Garnacho. Ahmad. Oh, Manu. 2-0. 2-0. You could see it coming. Manu gets the goal he deserves. And do you know what? I'm delighted he's after scoring. He's playing in that 10. He's after getting on the end of a couple of really good chances. And he finishes it. It's 2-0 to United. A really well-worked move. And it all comes from Dalot playing it inside. It's a poor ball inside, but he goes and wins it back. And United are on the attack straight away from it. Ball is played into Garnacho, gets to the end line, pulls it back really, really well. And Manu is there for the follow-up and just slots it away between some bodies. 2-0 to United, and that should be game, set and match. Yeah, perfect. Is it raining? Oh, no. 2-0. Get in there. Happy days. Oh, Spurs are gone 1 up as well on Leon, lads. It's all coming up for Jack tonight. So it is. So United is an early payout because they went 2 up. Spurs are 1 up. Leon are 1 up. And Bodo Glimt are 1 up. And we've got a cash out, boys. I want to know now. We've got a cash out of €36.30. Alright. So we're got about half of the end. So it's worth 70 quid. So it's gone up to 37 quid. Stick or twist, what do you reckon? Cash out or leave it? So 10 are on. Cash out is 37 at the moment. And but it'll be 70 if it all comes up. What do you reckon? Casemiro's going to come on here. Casemiro. Looks delighted. Lenny Oro's going to come on here as well. Don't cash out. Don't cash out. Leave it. People are saying stick. Right. Majority are saying stick. Yeah. Right. Okay. It's gone up to 38. Oh, boys. I think if it gets to 50, I'll cash it out. Manu wins a corner. Really good. Really good. Martinez coming off for Euro. Where the fuck is Euro? And Ericsson is off as well. Casemiro. Can't even remember where Casemiro is. I think Bruno's gone back up into the 10. Corner swung in. Oh, goes all the way out. Where is Casemiro? Let's put him there. Euro for Martinez. I need to find Euro. Where the fuck is Euro? Oh, there he is. Now. Anyway, what are we saying? Cash it all out and put on Casemiro to score next. That'd be unbelievable. Garnacho is down. Ball put out. Let's hope he's alright. Took Bruno off and left Ericsson on. Did I? Right, okay. No, Bruno's there. Oh no, sorry. I just never took Ericsson off. Sorry. There we go. Oh, I'd love a couple more. I'd love another goal in the Spurs game and another. Oh, I fucking knew it. Nice after equalising against Bodo Glimt. Fuck. Cash out back down to €11. Could get me money back. Do you know what? I don't see Bodo Glimt getting another goal there, to be honest with you. Shouldn't have listened to any. I was feeling the cash out. So I was. Do. For €20. Yeah, but it's €20. What would you not rather have €20 in your pocket or let the bookies keep it? You know what I mean? I had a tenner on and it was pretty much at 40, so I would have quadrupled my money. You know what I mean? Quadrupling your money is very hard to do. Being there is far better than Onana, says Dave. I don't particularly agree with that. I mean, he's had absolutely nothing to do tonight. Onana would have been the exact same. Ah, there we go now, yeah. Ludogorets after equalising against Leon as well. Ye fucking shower of absolute pricks. Ah. Y'all owe me €38. Subscribe. Child on the pitch. Yeah, running to Garnacho, looking for a selfie with him. But yeah, make sure you stick around, guys. We're going to be going straight into the match reaction after this video as well. We'll be running through, obviously, the game tonight, the Europa League in general, our league position, so on and so forth. Make sure you're sticking around. If you're watching on TikTok, get over to YouTube. We do that over there only. We're live over there now. Link is on my homepage. Come on across. Hit subscribe. Jump in the chat. And as you know, if you're watching on YouTube, just stay where you are. As soon as I end the live stream, you'll move straight across to the lobby of the match reaction. So, yeah, gonna be here for another maybe 45 to 50 minutes or so, guys. Here's Bruno now. Advanced. Gets it to Highland. Overlap is on. Ahmad gets it. Oh, he just drags it out over the end line. There's an offside in the process as well. Highland, come on, score, I beg ya. Oh, side netting. It's good by Lenny Oro. Quick, fast, precise. I like it. Highland off for Xerxes, guys. I feel for him. I do. I have to say, I feel for Highland. He works so hard. He just needs a goal. Just needs a goal, you know. Maybe get a little bit of confidence back and take the pressure off him. He's working so hard. Ben says, I'll not be on camera tonight. I have an 8-year-old next to me and don't fancy waiting up. Yeah, no problem at all, Ben. That's no hassle, man. No hassle at all. You do what you have to do. Here's Garnacho now. Gets the ball wide to Ahmad. Big opportunity here. United have big numbers on the left-hand side. If Ahmad can find him. Oh, it's a great interception. Yeah, it's headed out for a corner. Anyway, Bruno to take the corner. Ball swung in. Good header away. Strike from the edge of the box. Finds his way all the way out with Bruno again. De Ligt out on the right wing for some reason. Does well to keep possession. Here's Manu now, edge of the box, really well to hold off player. And yeah, Xerxes, little 1-2, but United in a corner again. Good play, good play. What's your thoughts on bringing Pogba back, says Mark? I won't say never watch United ever again, but that's it. I would be very close. That's how little I would like Paul Pogba back to Man United. No, thank you. Paul Pogba's, attitude, how he approaches the game, the circus that follows him, no thanks. Corner swung in, Xerxes with a header wide of the near post. Yeah, no thank you on Pogba. No thank you. Too much baggage. So much talent, but it worked out nowhere for him. Why is that? And yeah, I don't want him coming back to United. You want to bring Pogba back into that team and drop Collier? I mean, what advantage would that be? Bucharest are in. Strike. Good save, Binder. It's a corner. Score is 2-0 to Man United, guys. 2-0. Spurs are 2 up as well. I mean, the fucking Bodo Glimt and feckers. Look, there's still a chance. I mean, there's 5 minutes to go plus added time. I need a goal in 2 games. Should have took me cash out of nearly 40 quid. Nice ball by Casemiro now. Manu has a bit of space in the inside right channel. Ahmad on the outside. Goes to him. Ahmad now running at the fullback. Goes back to Manu. Oh, it was nearly a lovely little 1-2. Nearly. Sorry. If Woodward was still here, he'd pay 15 million for Pogba. Pogba's the reason Rashford's the way he is. And look at that fool Lingard, says Darryl. D says Manu has been so organically fluent in that role tonight. He's been brilliant. Breath of fresh air. Imagine the cringe video if he returned Pog back again. Bring him back. The dab, yeah. No, Rashford is the reason for the way Rashford is. He can't blame anyone but himself, says Mark. Yeah, it's true as well. Manu has been excellent tonight, says Manchester United fan. Big A says, anyone got a player of the match? We're going to do players of the match on the match reaction, guys. So stick around with us. We'll be going live in about 10 minutes over there. So, yeah, stick around. It was a good tackle. I know it's a free to United, but I thought that was a good tackle. Man wins the ball perfectly, takes Casemiro, upends him. I didn't really see much wrong with that. He gets a yellow card for it. Bruno with the free now. Casemiro! Oh, he nearly gets to the far side. Lovely ball by Bruno to Garnacho. He's giving that out ball all the time. Really good. Here's Garnacho now into the box. Bruno, here's your chance, Jack. Strike. Oh, it's wide. Or Ryan, is it? Does that count? Does it have to be on target? Get in there. There it is. Happy days, Ryan. Happy days. Delighted for you. Delighted for you. Me, on the other hand, I've got to cash out at 32 cents. Do. Corner to FCSB here. Who do you think will get man of the match tonight? You'll have to come over to YouTube, Denise, to find out. Good save there by being there from the corner. And Ahmad now away. Oh, sets Garnacho off. Keeper's come. Oh, he's in no man's land. He just gets there before Garnacho does well, in fairness to him. What's your YouTube United Community channel, Denise? Link is on my homepage. Jeff, free to United now, right on the edge of the box. Opportunity to go 3-0 up just before the end here. 4 minutes of added time. We're just over a minute into it. Bruno now hits the wall. Who scored the goals? Delo and Menu. Bruno's going to have an outswinger here. Oh, Casemiro at the near post heads it just over the bar. Casemiro is class as fits. He was class. He was class, but he's not class anymore. You know, it's well done, Lenny Yoro. Good defending there again. I'm liking what I'm seeing game after game by Lenny Yoro. He's improving all the time, so he is. Real quality there. Bruno now. Yeah, sets Ahmad away up the right-hand side. Xerxes is up in support if he can get it to him. Gets it to him. Gives it back to Ahmad. Oh, it's a good block. Bruno goes down holding his face. I hope he's not faking that one now. I hate seeing that. Garnacho now with a strike, deflection, and it's going to be a corner. Yeah, no real need to go down there, Bruno, in my opinion. Ahmad now with the outswinger. This is probably going to be it, guys, to be honest. Great ball in. Header down, De Ligt. Oh, wide of the near post. And that's it, guys. That is it. 2-0 to Manchester United. Really good performance, to be honest with you. It has to be said all round. And we get the 3 points. And Man United are qualified automatically from the group stage of the Europa League into the last 16. No last 32 for Manchester United. We go straight into the last 16. We finished the group stage in third with 18 points, unbeaten, 5 wins. 8 wins. 5 wins and 3 draws. So very, very good group stage by Manchester United. And happy days. That is another win for United. We're starting to notch up the wins, in fairness. Guys, we're going to jump over to the match reaction. If you're watching on YouTube, stay where you are. You'll move straight across to the match reaction lobby. I'll be live there in a couple of minutes' time. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you over on the match reaction in a minute. Thanks a mil.